All right. Tonight I'll be talking about Jamaica, you know, land of my birth. Well, being a Jamaican, you know, and living outside of the country, it's different, very, very different. Being that you're born in a country where, it is a third world country, very, very beautiful island. I mean, I've never been to another Caribbean country or another Caribbean island. So, I mean, Jamaica to me is very, very beautiful. I mean, got beautiful beaches, you know, nice, very friendly people. And then, there's the other side to Jamaica as well. But tonight I want to share all the positive aspect about my country. Being that my country is so small, but yet there's so much talented people that comes from that beautiful island. I mean, you have people like Usain Bolt, track and field, Christopher Gale, cricket, you know, and the list goes on. I mean, you have some famous musician, Bob Marley. Currently, you have people like Popcorn. Well, a lot of other people, a lot of other people. Very, very talented people that come from a country where sometimes it seems that we lack motivation to do good. Well, that does not count for all of the people living in the island, anyways. There's a lot of good people, lot of good, decent people still living in the island. So, you know, but Jamaica is a country where, you know, you have to be street smart. You have to be very motivated because without street smarts and without being motivated, you can easily go astray, just like any other country, anyways. But in Jamaica, the minimum wage is really, really low. I mean, we're considered a poor country, but then to the wealth of talent that is in Jamaica, I mean, I've seen numerous video on Facebook where, people. I've seen this one video where this guy is using basically recycled materials to make like little chairs and benches for outside. So I mean, people are very creative over there. Then, you know. I mean, in the United States, when you think about the United States and Canada and England, when a car is certainly here, well, because I know people that have cars in Jamaica that are probably from the 80s, and they fix those cars, and those cars run like any new car in the United States right now. As a matter of fact, if you probably if you probably if you ever visit Jamaica, you'll see a lot of those cars, and I mean, a lot of people live within their means. They live within their means. So so they try their best. They send their kids to school, and you know they make sure that they have food and shelter and all that, just like any other country, anyways. But one of the most important thing about Jamaica is the culture. I mean, this is a culture that is very, very welcoming. Because tourism is one of the tourism is the main source of foreign exchange or foreign income in Jamaica. So without tourism, the country the country wouldn't get a lot of foreign exchange then. Although, so thank everyone that has ever been to Jamaica, and thank everyone that goes back to their countries and say, hey, you know what? Jamaica is a beautiful place and you can go there and enjoy yourself. Of course, it is a beautiful place and you can go there and enjoy yourself. And like any other place on earth, when you go somewhere new, you always have to know your surroundings and know everything. So whenever you go to Jamaica, you just go there to enjoy yourself. I mean, tons and tons of people. They go on cruises, they might go over there for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, and they go to Jamaica and they have good experiences. Good, good, good experiences. You know? So I'm on here to like tell people more about my country. Yes, I want more people to go there, and I want more people to go and spend their hard-earned money enjoying themselves with them families, with their families and friends. Because guess what? Jamaica is a very Jamaica is a very welcoming place. So I mean, they're ready to welcome you. They're ready to welcome everyone. You know, ready to welcome everyone. So whenever you want to go somewhere new, if you've never been there, go. The beaches are beautiful. There's tons and tons of activities that you can do. I mean, not to mention the food. I mean, we have some of the best food in the world. Yes, some of the best food. I mean, if you're a foodie and you want to try something new, something that you have never tried before, just go to Jamaica. You'll find some jerk chicken, or we have the number one beer. Well, according to me, that's the number one beer anywhere. Everywhere, anytime you see me, if I'm not drinking a red stripe, it must be a brown bottle. But I mean, we don't really talk about beer still, but you know, gotta go to Jamaica and try to really enjoy yourself. Like go out there with your family, go on some excursions, just go enjoy yourself. I mean, it's a very welcoming country, and we'll be very thankful for any foreign exchange that we can get out there. So so when you go to Jamaica, if you know someone, then you go out with them and you do whatever. But if you don't know someone, don't give them your money like your money grows on tree. You go out there and you go with legit persons. People that you trust. It's all about you. It's all about you going somewhere. So you got to go there and you got to go with people that you trust. Because at the end of the day, as I said, like any other country, you got the good, the bad, and the indifference. So you always try to situate yourself with good people that will be able to help you. Point you in the right direction. Just like when I'm in the streets of San Antonio or anywhere I'm at, I always try to surround myself with good people. And I mean, I'm for positive. Whenever I come on my YouTube channel, the only thing I try to do is like positive stuff. So if I'm going to give a review of Jamaica, I have to give a positive review of Jamaica because Jamaica is a wonderful place, a very, very good place. You can go there and you can enjoy yourself and, just release some of the stresses and the fast-paced places that we live in every day. Release the stress of going to work every day, and you can go there and get your foot wet, unwind, go chill. Yep. I mean, my favorite thing to do in Jamaica is probably to just hang out with family. But I mean, if you go to Jamaica, there's tons and tons of things you can do. I mean, you can go climb the falls, you can go Mystic Mountain, you can go swim with the dolphins, you can go scuba, you can go horseback riding, you can go ATV riding, you can go paintball shooting, zip lining. There's tons and tons of excursions in Jamaica to do. I mean, one of the things I plan to do when I go back home is to go rafting on that river. I've heard that river rafting is good, so I wanna go try that. But my number one place, like if I would recommend someone to go somewhere to eat in Jamaica, off the bat, I'd probably recommend him to go to Scotches or Sharkies. Because I'm from the north side of the island. So, I mean, I like Scotches. They have some good jerk chicken and some good jerk chicken and jerk pork if you're into that. Or if you want fish, then you can go to Sharkies or, you know, I've never been to Sharkies, but I heard that it's off the chains. I've seen someone send me some pictures of some of that seafood that they prepared here, and I can't wait to touch on the island to go get some of that. Next next point that I have to touch on. I mean, Jamaica. As I said, I'm touching on only positive points tonight. We have the fastest man in the world. We have Usain Bolt. This guy has done so much positive thing for the country. So all of the people that we are trying to pop down some of the positive work where the man go all over the world and do, only need to cut it out. Need to cut it out. The man go all over the world and him put the flag, highest the flag, high, 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 As a Jamaican, can feel proud when me hear of another Jamaican that's out there that's doing something good, uplifting the country. Makes me feel very proud of that. Very, very proud of it, you know? I mean, a lot of people they don't have a lot of positive to say about the country because them blind to positive things. Because you know what them do? Them run and get the negative things. Everywhere in the world you have negative things happening. So me, I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to hoist the banner of my country as well. Try to make people know, hey, you don't have to be as scared of Jamaica. All you gotta do is that whenever you go to the country, just go to places where you feel comfortable, where you can do whatever you want to do and feel comfortable, and there'll be no one will be there bothering you or whatever. Because you know what? A lot of the times, a lot of people don't talk the truth about certain things. Because even here in the US, I mean, when you're driving past, you see people at stoplights with sign asking for change or whatever. You know, asking if you go to Walmart, you have people outside Walmart asking for money. So, and you have people sleeping on the side of the street, just like everywhere else in the country. You have people asking. So if you go to Jamaica and someone asks you for something, or they might try to sell you something that you don't want. Simply just tell them, hey, I don't want it. But I mean, and then some of the guys in the country too, they got to be careful because there's a so-called saying that when certain people come to the island, they come for one thing, but not everybody comes for that thing. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. Be respectful, because some of the time you guys approach people, young kids, and ask them if they want certain things, and I won't even say that out of my life, but got to be careful because I've talked to people and they told me about the bad experience that they have with that, and yeah, just make people approach you and ask you for something. Don't approach them. I mean, be classy about your thing. Anything you do, when you do it in a classy manner. Then I mean, that's your way of life. So you do it in a classy manner. But you got to be careful of what you try, and because you ever hear about the Big 12 yet? Be careful of the Big 12 then. All right, moving on. I mean, you got a lot of musicians that go everywhere and go across the world, and you know they travel across the world and they see a lot of different things, and then they go back to Jamaica and they instead of trying to uplift the ghetto the youths them the garrisons and ghettos and all that in a positive way. A lot of them don't. A lot of them don't. I mean, tons and tons of articles I read. And I see people like Bounty Killer give beds and them something. Good work killer. We see Shaggy have him concert every year for the kids them. Good work Shaggy. But then there's a lot more people where really and truly now do nothing still. Them share the wealth in a no way. When them can really share the wealth and help some people who really need it. I mean, there's a lot of aspects in our country where would I really want to be, where would I really want to get better, infrastructure, what more business can be implemented in the country, but then we have to fix a lot of other stuff for people to want to really invest. But I mean, that's up to government. As I said, I'm not on here to bash no government or bash no nothing. I'm just here to try to uplift people, because there's tons and tons of people who uplift themselves daily, but then you have some people who really need like to hear a positive speaker, like someone who speak nothing but positive and talk the truth about everything. So I mean, you have to you have to find ways of uplifting yourself. So being a Jamaican, I mean, that never say never attitude, it they in all our blood. They in all our blood. We just always have to try find a way to survive. Because at the end of the day, the survival is the key. And I mean, there's nothing too hard that we can do. There's nothing too big that we can accomplish. We cannot accomplish. Usain Bolt is a very inspirational person. And if Bolt come out and say some people need to do more, then they really need to do more because, I mean, he's done it over and over and over. So, you know, I hope someone can take the baton from him and continue to bring the country flag up, upward movement, more things to the people, more progression for people. Because trust me, everything that Mr. Boat has done is highly received everywhere. Because of both people know Jamaica. Some people would have never really know Jamaica, they know Jamaica. Because Bob Marley was one of the persons that was doing it back in the early days. But then after Bob Marley passed, we wanted another champion. So we got another gladiator in the form of Usain Bolt, a runner that still have the number one record, number one time in the world, still known as the fastest man, you know. And I hope whenever this record is broken, it's another Jamaican that does it. Because I mean, anybody will do it. It's gonna be fine still, but hopefully speaking, I hope we find another Jamaican who can break that record and set an even faster record. But I mean, if someone break it, then and they break it legally, then it's good. Yes, I mean, Jamaica is a place where there's tons and tons of, the vibe is right. You can go if there's a party person, you can find yourself a nice party and go hold a nice vibe. It's a place where you can have tons and tons of fun, tons and tons of fun. Fun galore, entertainment, you have some, as me say, you have a lot of vibe masters everywhere you touch on the island. So, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend, tune into my channel, go check out my island, Jamaica. Go over there, enjoy yourself. Bring some foreign exchange to my country. One love. Subscribe, like, share all the time. One love.